Okay, so I'm encoding the video on Zorin Linux, Zorin Ubuntu Linux. From what I can see, it's basically encoding about 3 times the speed that I could get on Windows when I was doing it on Windows 7. I was getting around between 6 to 15 frames per second at maximum 15. Um, Using the same settings, exactly the same encoding. I started this encoding actually a few hours ago because I had to go to the shop, and when I came back, it had crashed on me, and I thought, oh no, I was panicking. I thought, what the hell? Anyway, I'm actually encoding it onto my external USB stick, right? Well, I run out of space. Yeah, I should have checked how much memory space on the memory stick was, but there was like 500 megabytes. Well, the video file is going to be bigger than that anyway. So, anyway, I started the encoding again, and I'm using this little tool. You can get on. It's one of the free tools you can get on Ubuntu on Zorin. It's called. Hang on. No, not that one. I'm just checking to see how much space I've got because I've just moved a bunch of files across to my other drive. How much space have I got now? Oh, got 14 gigabytes free now. Good. So I've moved a folder across to my other hard drive, which was where was it? Which one was it? I don't know. Hang on. Oh, hang on a sec. It'll be. Yeah, it's that Game of Thrones. I don't really like it, to be honest. I moved it on to my page file just for now. I don't like it. It's too gruesome. Hang on, how much space is on there now? Oops, wrong one. I just want to check. Um, right, so that my page drive has got 56.8 gigabytes, so that's okay. Anyway, I moved it all over there. I haven't decided what to do because I was talking to my friend Dave. Was it Dave? Yeah. And he said that it's only the first episode that gets really gory and all that, and he said it gets better later on, so I might consider checking out episodes 2 and 3 or something or whatever and see what's any better. But so this little tool that I've got is called CPU frequency. Set CPU frequency limits. Now that's really useful if your computer keeps overheating, because what you do is you set it to all CPUs, because if you've got more than one core, and you can adjust the frequency, the maximum frequency in megahertz that the CPU operates at. And the reason for doing that is that it doesn't overheat your CPU. So basically, I've got this little tool installed, and I can throttle it up and down to speed up or slow down the processing. But why should I need to speed it? I've dropped it down to 3000 megahertz, which is 3 gigahertz, right? Why should I increase it? Because let's face it, I'm there, 32 frames per second, right? It's encoding at. And on Windows, I was only getting between 5 frames and 15 frames per second. So this is running twice as fast. So if I was encoding this on Windows, the initial time stamp on remaining time was about 1 hour 40 minutes. Now, if I was doing that on Windows, that would have taken me probably 3 hours, 4 hours, maybe. Yeah, that's a long time to wait. So it's actually doing it at about the same speed at what it would take to watch it, because this video is about this compilation that I'm doing is about 1 hour 40, about 1 hour 30 minutes long, I think. Or was it 1 hour 20 minutes? I can't remember now. But anyway, oh, it'll say in the thing below. Hang on a minute. So can I move? I'll just minimize my. This is monitoring my CPU speed and read speeds, downloads. I don't know how the hell download speed's working out because I've turned the internet off because I wasn't sure what was causing it to crash before and it wasn't that. So if I minimize that, can I move this box a bit? Yeah. So this video, move it out of the way. It's about 1 hour 37 minutes long. So there's the slide bar there. So this compilation of about 4 videos into one is 1 hour 40 minutes more or less, because that slide bar is, I don't know if I can move it while I've got this window open. I don't want to click it because that window might disappear, and I want to keep an eye on what's going on. So this compilation is, I like the jelly mode. It's funny. So I've got enough space on there now, so I can close the discs box and bring up my monitor. And there's the temperatures. Look at the temperatures. My CPU is at 61 degrees Celsius, which is brilliant because the maximum CPU can handle is 95, which would be critical. So that is all good. So the CPU temperature, motherboard temperature is 45C. CPU fans at 2,547 RPM. Chassis fan 2,242 RPM. V-core voltage 1.248 volts, which is good, because obviously the higher the V-core voltage, the higher the temperature will be on the CPU, right? All my voltages look good. I'm not sure what FAM 15H power is. I think that could be the power supply, because it's showing watts, around 70 watts. I'm not sure. I'll leave it on somewhere. So my CPU is cool. It's not getting too hot. Anyway, we'll have to see what happens when it finishes encoding. I suppose I can put it up there a bit higher. Oh yeah, I moved that other window, didn't I? Oops, I need to see what's going on there. Right. So I just thought I'd give you, oh yeah, the live stream I did earlier, I deleted it because, well, the internet was so bad today, it made me sound like a gibbering idiot. Well, I am a gibbering idiot some of the time, but it made me sound even more of a gibbering idiot because it didn't make any sense, because I think it was like a 7 minutes live stream, and it had been chopped up into pieces, and it was literally about 1 minute and a few seconds. So when I was talking, it was like I was jumping around from one thing to another, and it's just, yeah, it's like one of them dreams you have that don't make sense, when you're in one place and all of a sudden you're somewhere else. It was like that. So I suppose you could call it a nightmare because it didn't make sense. Anyway, so I decided I didn't want to confuse everybody or give anybody any fits, so I decided to delete it. Anyway, I'm eating a sandwich right now. So, as you can see from the speedometer thingamajig about my CPU, it's barely getting over 60% because of the throttle that I put on it. Now, if I bring that up a bit, if I nudge my speed up a bit, which I can do, that time there that says 1 minute, 1 hour 2 minutes, let's speed it, nudge it up a bit, I should be able to get this to encode even faster. So let's put it to, let's just, just a minute, let's put it to 3100 megahertz. Let's do that. Click on apply. Right, so 3100 megahertz. This CPU, all these CPU cores can go up to 3300 megahertz, right? Each core. So by knocking that up a bit, minimize it, we should see temperature start to climb a little bit. Right, so look, my CPU temperature is now at 62 Celsius. So we'll because it's running a bit faster now. So let's just see what happens. I hope this is focused all right on there. I don't know if you can see it properly, but hang on a minute, I'll move it over here a bit because camera over here a bit. Get it to focus on the text. Right, so it's not going up much. Well, let's look at this time anyway. It's an hour now. I don't know if it says 31 frames per second, right? It's encoding that, which is pretty good. Definitely better than Windows. Much better than Windows. Windows lags like hell. So I'm eating cheese and pickle sandwich. I've just remembered something actually. I was watching some videos recently, and I really hate it. I really absolutely hate it when you get you're watching a YouTube video of somebody and they start eating breakfast or eating this yummy meal or something on the video, and I'm thinking, oh God, I'm starving, you know. Oh, I wish I had that, you know what I mean? And it just makes you hungry, and I hate it when people eat on YouTube videos. I just realised, and I'm sorry, I am so sorry I'm doing it to you. Mind you, at least I'm not showing you the food. That's the main thing. So I'm not taunting you. I mean, I could wave my sandwich in front of you. I'm sorry. Oh dear, I've just done it. Sorry. Sorry about that. Right. Anyway, I better go before I upset anyone. Okay. See you later. I was going to tell you about the updates and everything, and the solid state drives that I can swap over and everything, but yeah, I'll do that later.